Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a collective message. I'm getting so many downloads from Spirit. It's like they won't leave me alone. I woke up today and I feel like I'm just in a totally different world. I feel like this might actually be part of the message. You guys might feel soon like you're part of a different world, a different collective. You wake up and it's just like, holy hell, where am I? I'm hearing you actually feel like you descended into hell, which is a good thing because you are the light in hell. So what you need to realize is that you're the light in hell. I'm literally wearing my black shirt because black absorbs a lot of dark energy. And there's something about, I'm not wearing any protective stones. I'm not wearing, it's almost like I'm doing, I normally put on essential oils to ward off some negative energies. But the thing is, I'm trying my best right now to realize my true strength and divinity in this dark place. So I feel like what happened was I woke up metaphorically and physically, literally. I woke up this morning and I was just like, let's go. Let's go. It's war. Let's go. So collective, I think what you're about to notice very soon is the shift in energy. And it's almost like I can do it. I will do it, and fucking watch me. And it's like all demons would run from that energy, babe. You don't need a fucking crystal or an essential oil. You just need you. So I think what's happening right now, collective, is this intense urge that you have to either speak to someone, to get it out, vent it out. Like me with these energies, it's almost like boom, 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 boom. Message after message after message, and it won't stop. I had to do it on a live stream, and they just came in so fast. And it's like the more demand you have, the more supply. So the more supply, the more demand. This is a good gift. This is a gift from the heavens for me as a channel. I mean, I love things to talk about. You know, I talk for a living. Like I need shit to look at and to talk about. So I'm looking at all of my shadow right now, and I love it. I'm not even about to try to push it away. Normally I would with crystals and salt and whatever, you know, but I'm actually like, I'm wearing black in defiance today, almost like a fucking test me, I dare you. Like I dare you to come at me. And I think this is like the first time I've ever felt this strong. And again, it's almost like you have to go into the shadow. You have to go into the recesses of hell. Like you have to go so far into a dark space to be the light, to expand on that light, to see what it is you need to see about why your ass is trapped there. Why are you stuck in hell, right? When you are the light. You claim to be the light, be about it. Like if you claim to be the light, there should be nothing in hell that can scare you or terrify you. Demons are terrified of you. Low vibrational energies and entities and attachments, that's scared of you. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be afraid of anything. So I'm almost wearing it today. Normally I tell my clients don't wear black because they're not really understanding that color therapy is a thing, and sometimes you can absorb so much dark energy because wearing dark colored clothes can make you really depressed, really foggy, stuff like that. But I woke up today and it's almost like this act of defiance, this act of rebelliousness in a way, to overthrow whatever shadows have been controlling my life. And I feel like collective, that's exactly what you're doing as well. We have the vulture spirit here. Nothing is wasted. Vultures. Okay, so I asked a friend of mine one time, if you could be any animal on the planet, what would you be and why? And he said vulture. And I remember when he said it, I was like, there was something I was so afraid about. I was so afraid of death and decay and darkness. I was so afraid of going into the underworld. I was so afraid of him pulling me there. And when he said vulture, I was like, oh God, really? You shouldn't have said dolphin. Because I wanted to be happy, happy, joy, joy. I didn't want to be associated with somebody whose first response would be vulture. But now I understand what a vulture does. A vulture keeps humanity going. A vulture takes care of all of the rotting flesh in the world that are dead animals and carcasses and stuff, so that disease doesn't overrun the world. But I wasn't okay with that truth. I wasn't okay that the first answer he said was vulture. I wasn't. Everybody else I'd ever asked that question was like, dolphin. Oh, I'd love to be a kangaroo. Not him. Turns out he's my twin flame, so it makes a lot of fucking sense. Anyway, point is, he now knows that nothing is wasted because he understands that the dark works for us, right? The dark exists because of us and for us, and to help us grow and ascend. So there's something about shadow work right now, which is happening in the collective. And I feel like what you're going to do is you're going to wake up one day and it's just going to be like, holy hell. I think I might title the video that, holy hell. You make it holy. You make hell holy. You come in as the light to make hell holy. You have to see it first. Stop running from your shit. Stop running from the devil. Stop fucking running from the devil. Stop. Right? Resist the devil and he shall flee you. It doesn't say run from the devil and he shall flee you. Nah, he's going to keep chasing your ass until you look him dead in the eye and tell him to fuck off. So we have the vulture spirit here, which already gets like a bad name, a bad rep, you know, whatever. It does. Vultures do. It did for me when I was all about love and light, namaste. And I was so happy to be happy all the time. But if you don't understand your own shadow, if you don't understand the death side of you, right? The light and the dark, the devil and the angel. If you don't understand that you are both, that is how vultures, narcissistic in nature, target your ass. And you stay so glued in to them and their embodiment of the dark because you're afraid of it. You're afraid of seeing what it really is within yourself. So you actually get glued into their darkness, and because you don't know what it looks like, you don't know how to combat it, you become so engrossed in their shadow that you stay there for 20 years, end up sick, unhealthy, poor, impoverished, and divorced. Because you don't realize that you are with an energy vampire. So there's something right now about the collective going through this transition, and it's like you're going to see how powerful you are because you're going to start seeing how powerful people are not. In your circle, you're going to see how powerful you are because by contrast, you're seeing how powerful people are not. And it's because you have accepted the fact that you are a vulture. You have accepted the fact that you have had at rock bottom nothing handed to you at all. And yet, as a scavenger, you've had to make do with what you had. A message I watched recently from another channeler was like, you made hell your bitch. That's what he said. You made hell your bitch. That's exactly what's happening. You made hell your bitch. And so now you get to enjoy the other aspect of yourself, which is the shadow self that you unlocked. You unlocked hidden potential in that shadow self. Me, personally, I unlocked a lot of power. Especially when it comes to speaking and being more authentic and real. Like, people trust authentic and real people. You know who people don't trust? Fakes and phonies. Happy, joy, light and love, namaste, rainbow farts and unicorns. No, people don't trust people like that. Get the fuck over it. They don't trust it. It's fake and they can smell that shit from a mile away. They don't want to be around it. People want to be with someone who knows their authenticity, knows who they truly are, and they don't try to hide it. I'm not going to hide them a vulture. I'm not going to hide that at rock bottom in hell on earth, I conquered my demons. I'm not going to hide that. I'm not going to hide that I went to hell and back. Why hide that? That's a feat. That is a triumph. Why would I try to hide that? And so this morning I woke up and it's as if I went right back there to wherever hell used to be for me, but now I'm being called collectively into a what feels like as a starseed being pulled into a collective that's trying to own their shadow right now. It's like, I've already been here. So a lot of you've already been here. It's not a cyclical loop in that it's like punishment. It's a gift. It's that now you get to help also shine a light in the dark for others. You've already been here. You already went to hell. So now, collective, you are being put into their hell. You're being brought into someone else's hell. And it's a collective thing as starseeds. You're working for humanity. You're being called. People are praying, they're asking questions about divinity and truth and what makes you so different. Why are you so bright and shiny all the time? Why do you have so much energy? And so you're by comparing and contrasting, you're actually showing people that a different truth exists. They're going to start going within, and when they do, guess who they're praying about? You. Hey, I'd love to get a reading with so and so, or hey, maybe I should call so and so, or I'd love to call you, collective. Starseed. You know what I mean? And so now you've already conquered hell. Now you have to go back into it. This reminds me of the Hunger Games, if you've ever seen it. Katniss Everdeen, right, and Peeta, they were a pair in the Hunger Games. Not to spoil the movie, but I mean, it's been out a while. They conquered the Hunger Games. They won. And then their ass had to go right back into it. We'll get right back into the Matrix, right back into hell again. They had to do it again. But this time they did it with victors. This time they did it with other people who had won the first game. So totally different ball game, right? You're going to be power hitters now. Now you're with people who like give a shit. You're with people now who have owned their vulture spirit. Like they own it. And you're going into a collective that they haven't owned it yet, but they're about to. So you've got this mixed group here. You've got people who are going to lead with you. They're already vultures. They've already accepted that they're vultures, and there's nothing wrong with being a vulture. Vultures exist. There's nothing wrong with God having created that creature. Nothing at all. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to be at rock bottom in hell on earth, and you happen to be there. You are the light in the darkness, right? So you're finding other people who already owned it, and they already have a crown. They already have a crown that they placed on their motherfucking head because they already are the victors, right? And now what you're going to be doing is you 2 or 3 or 4 or 50, I don't know how many soul family members you have, but however many you have, you're going to be helping an entire collective realize that they are the light as well and that they are vultures. There's nothing wrong with vultures. If we didn't have them, we'd all, look, for real though, if we didn't have vultures, we'd all be dead. Think about it. Even the bacteria and the worms and maggots and things that eat dead carcasses, they couldn't eat through rotting flesh that fast. It would pile up, and the whole world would get sick if it were not for these scavengers, if it weren't for these vultures at rock bottom. So there's something about like how, yeah, you might have a lot of scars, starseed. You might have a lot as a light worker, as a starseed. You might have a lot of like, bullshit that you have now. You've got scars and you've got stories to tell, and your testimony is really, it's tough. It's tough. You're battered and bruised. A lot of you're like, you didn't get to be this confident in owning that you're a vulture overnight. When my twin told me that took a lot of confidence for him to say. Because I'm pretty sure he would have loved any girl that he said it to have heard dolphin. I mean, think about it. Think about it. If you're dating somebody, you'd probably, if you were a liar and a deceiver, you'd probably say dolphin. I mean, that'll get you laid. You know what probably won't? Saying that you're a fucking vulture. You know what I mean? So there's something about the level of authenticity that he had in sharing that truth with me. However, at that time I was so immature and I was so love and light that I was even afraid to swear back then. I know, right? What the fuck? Imagine that, right? Yeah. I was afraid to swear. Every time he would say like the word shit, I'd be like, oh, you mean shoot. Oh, shoot. I was so afraid of my shadow back then. He taught me so many lessons in that way. So I was so afraid to be my authentic self. And then here he is, so authentic and saying like, nah, I'd be a vulture. I'd be a vulture. Who wouldn't? Gee, I don't know, 8 billion people on the planet? 8 billion people would choose dolphin. Okay. Because being a dolphin would get you laid. Being a vulture makes you out to be a narcissist. People would be like running for the hills. I wasn't though. I was so drawn into his authenticity, his demeanor, the quickness that he had that answer. He didn't think about it. He didn't take a couple days. No, he was just like within 5 seconds. Oh no, a vulture. He didn't care. He didn't care if I would like him or not. He didn't care if anybody else that heard it would like him or not. He just said it. There's something about your level of authenticity, collective, and you're going to be doing some amazing work for another collective. It's like you are one collective, but you're being brought into what feels like a hive mind. I don't know how to describe what I'm getting. You're being brought into something that it's a little out of your pay grade, I'm hearing. It's a collective that well, I don't know why I'm hearing that. Pay grade, tell me more on that. It's a little out of your pay grade. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So it's something about money. These people might be a lot richer than you. Okay, because as a vulture, you've had to really be okay with like rock bottom living. Oh my God, yeah, I'm getting that. It's like a poverty mindset that you overcame. And so now you're seeing people that have been really, really wealthy and all of a sudden they're not about it anymore. Either they've lost their wealth or they've been in this greedy mindset so long that the universe has stripped it from them. So now you're meeting people who need to be okay with poverty because they've accrued so much karma for being greedy that now they don't have anything. Now they're at rock bottom and they need to be the vulture. They need to learn how to do what you've already learned how to do. And that's really hold back too. The Nine of Pentacles is some sort of, well, it's always independence for me. I read it as nines are independence in tarot. And so what 6 plus 3 is 9. See, here's the thing. 9. You guys are realizing you've already learned how to put together things to create a reality that is okay at rock bottom. Like poverty for me, I've been living on rice and beans for what seems like 6 to 8 months now. And it's, you know, it's not great. I don't love it. Nah, what I love is fucking lobster. But I've learned how to be okay with mediocrity. I've learned how to be okay in the medium world, you know, not good, not bad, but like, I mean, it's great. But is it really? No, it's really not. I really love lobster. But here's the thing. You guys have been okay at rock bottom doing something that you don't have really any qualms about anymore. It's not embarrassing for me to talk about my poverty anymore. I literally lived on lentils, and I'm not even kidding when I say that. I only bought lentils because I could afford them, and they were full of fiber and protein. And that's the only thing I could afford for a very long time. I don't do readings for money. That's not why I'm fucking doing readings, okay? I don't do this shit for money. I do this shit because it's one, fun for me. I'm a natural at it. This is something I did in a past life, and this is something I will continue to do at a soul level because this shit makes sense to me. So there's something about now you're going to be helping people who feel like they can't help themselves, is what I heard. They feel like they can't help themselves. And the vulture spirit is like, I'm okay with my shadow, and I'm going to teach you how to be okay with your shadow too. One of the things that was so embarrassing for me on YouTube was to admit out loud that I lived in I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling until God says I'm done, and then I'm done. Whenever the Lord says, hey, Jenna, here's your Maserati and your 17-figure bank account, I'll be done. Until then, I'm going to keep thanking God for what I have, lentils and sunlight. I'll sustain myself on those two things. And here it is, the vulture spirit now leading the way, because you guys see a collective that is about to be, I heard shunned for what they believe. And if you're shunned and excommunicated for what the fuck you believe, guess what? Your ass is going to be okay learning that you're a vulture. You have no reliance on something anymore. This is giving me people disconnecting, divorcing, breaking up with narcissists, bosses that hate them. These are really mystical, magical people who now need representation. So there's a collective that's already magical and mystical, you guys, the collective that I resonate with. And now you're going to be working with people who are losing something, and it's finances. I'm really getting that. It's like they're out of your pay grade because they had money once. These people are actually pretty wealthy, pretty loaded. But what they're recognizing is money can't buy love. Money doesn't buy authenticity. Money doesn't buy you looking at your demons and telling them to fuck off. Money doesn't buy that. Paper doesn't buy that. So there's something about this vulture here speaking your truth and your authenticity and your integrity too. It's like your morals and values. People want it. They want whatever you have, however you learned this, the hard knocks life, I heard. They want to know how you got there when you share your testimony, and they're willing to, give what they have. Right now, all they have is money. They don't have authenticity. They don't have a lot of love and empathy. They don't have a lot of that right now, but they have a lot of what you don't have, which is money. And you have a lot of what they don't have, which is knowledge. So here it is, a gift from the heavens, but it looks like you going into hell first. You have to be in hell to find these people. No, you need to be in hell for them to find you. 6 of Pentacles, you can't make it up. These people are going to give to you. I'm telling you, they are going to find you. How are they going to find you? Oh shit. How are they going to find you? How are they going to find you? Justice. The world. They're going to find you as a truth speaker. I mean, there's something about like, you're going to tell the world, like, look, this is fair and unjust and this shit needs to end now. It's like the poverty mindset in the world itself, like governments trying to harp on you, fucking agencies that can suck it, you know what I mean? Like these stupid things. Recently also my twin told me, like, because somebody was talking about how they get rebates from the government, and he was like, they keep you stuck like that, man. They keep you stuck like that. And I remember when he said it, I was like, who are you? Who are you? And how can I get you in my life? So look, the world and justice, it's like they are justice seekers and you're a justice speaker. There are justice seekers out there looking for someone like you, and you're out there sharing your testimony really loud and proud because you don't give a fuck. I feel like you just don't give a fuck. It's almost like when the vulture realizes there's when you have nothing to lose. So Starseed, what you're being asked right now is to share your testimony, share your story really loud and proud, and be like, I don't give a fuck, because there's nothing embarrassing or shameful about it. Whatever. So what? I'm poor. Okay. Okay, so what? I have, past due rent. Okay. Doesn't make me any less of a baddie. It doesn't make me any less of a human being. Doesn't make me any less deserving of unconditional love. If I were to meet a homeless guy, it's no different. He deserves unconditional love, he or she. You know what I mean? It's like, it's nothing. Who gives a fuck about what's in your bank account? I don't. God doesn't. I mean, God does. God wants to put money in your bank account. But the point is, it doesn't determine your value and worth. So here's this vulture spirit here, speaking real boldly, real loud, about how you don't give a shit. Judge me if you want. If you judge me because of my bank account, go fuck yourself. like what? You're that shallow, narcissistic, self-absorbed, and petty? Oh my God. Bye. Look at this protection. These people are coming to you for protection because they have called back their power, because they're wondering, there's something else out there. And you know how I know? Because I just saw a vulture on YouTube, or I just saw a vulture in an OnlyFans, or I just saw somebody talking about their testimony and they don't care. And they're like, they're sharing who they really are and they don't care. You, Starseed, you don't give a shit. And because of that, these people are like, okay, so whatever they have, I really need. I really need that. They know they need it because this eclipse that just happened, this full moon eclipse, something transpired here. I feel like these people are calling you in by the masses. There's something about like, this is like a ceremony or a ritual or something. Somebody saw you in mass. I'm hearing like, guys, in mass, ENMASSE, in mass, which I think means in large quantities. However, I'm hearing in mass as in like church, ritual, groups, a coven, something about like these people are like pulling you in by the boatload, guys. This person and group of people are pulling you in because they're all stuck in one. Oh shit, guys. They're all stuck in one collective. They're all kind of stuck in a trapped reality. They're stuck in a trapped reality. It's the Matrix. It's like a fake thing. You know, they're stuck in the Matrix. Aloha healing. I keep feeling like they're praying for you. See, I just was drawn here to this angel praying. It's like these people are praying for you. They're praying for you to heal them. They're praying because they need your guidance, your divine guidance here. And you're being asked, Starseed, who's already fucking owned that you are a vulture. You've already owned it. It's like, whatever. I own like 10 shirts, 5 pair of pants, and a couple pair of shoes, and I live a very minimalist lifestyle in a studio apartment, okay? And I'm still a baddie. I'm fucking amazing. It doesn't determine, look at this, King of Wands. It doesn't determine who you are. This is, the King of Wands for me is my twin flame. Like, that's a twin flame energy here. Look at this crown. It's something about the crown on his head, this King of Wands. They're going to be noticing that, like, the crown on your head was put there by source. It was given to you by the divine. Some of you don't even care to wear it. You have a crown and you don't even care to put it on your head. That's what I'm talking about. I heard King of the Jews. This is giving me, wow. Guys, I heard Jesus, all right? I'm hearing Jesus vibes here because, again, you've owned who you are as the Christ. You've owned who you are as Christ consciousness, as awareness, as pure divine energy. So here it is. King of Judah, King of the Jews. Oh my God, this is so biblical. There's something biblical about it. Okay, anyway, he's got this crown and he's not wearing it on his head. He doesn't care to. He's like, yeah, it's a crown. So? Okay. So what? I got a 13-year-old car out in the parking lot. Oh well. What's it matter? It gets me to A to Z. I don't give a fuck. If I want a Maserati one day, I'm going to manifest a Maserati. Until then, I'll drive a beat-up Chevy. It's fine. This person is you, by the way. Your masculine fire energy is coming out, and it looks really, really nice. And that's what people think they need. They think they need it. But do they really? Yes. Yes, justice, because what they're going through is karma right now. So do they need it? Yes. To avoid karma, they need it. Why do they need your boundaries? Why do they need your direct guidance? Why do they need you, Starseed, as a guidance system? Because these people do not owe this karma. They don't owe this karma. Their narcissistic husband, their boss that hates them, their church leaders that are getting bad karma, and that these people are attached energetically to these fallen leaders, to these really corrupt, evil people. They're attached energetically. These are divine, empathic, beautiful people, but they just don't have the knowledge yet that you have. So what's going to happen here? Four of Wands. Ooh. Oh my God, Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot. Bitch. I'm hearing something about like, what I hear? The Mandalorian? Guys, what is that? I don't know. I heard that recently, or I looked it up because somebody mentioned it on Star Wars, I think it was. I'm not sure. Star Wars could be important for someone or something. The Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. I feel like what's happening is you and your twin flame are meeting up there, energetically speaking. You two are now on your life path, your life mission together, and you're meeting up. It's like I'll meet you there. Where? In hell. I'll meet you there. Perfect. You're bringing in your divine counterpart this way because now you're working on mission. You're working so diligently with the universe in helping heal entire collectives of people. You're now going to get twin flame union. Chariot and the Wheel. It is coming in so fast too. It's like you're saying to your twin, I've balanced my shadow and light, right? You have too. Let's meet each other in hell. I'll meet you in hell. That's funny. I actually did say that to somebody recently. It was this religious leader who's just like a total meanie, honestly, just a mean jerk. And so I told him, if I'm going to hell, I'll meet you there, bro. Call me, save me a seat. I'll be there with you. Okay. Anyway, you've balanced your shadow and light here. You are okay with being a vulture. You're a vulture who works for good now. You know what I mean? You're not like a vulture who's like preying on people. You're actually a vulture who's working for the light, which is exactly why Spirit wants to introduce you and your twin flame in hell. Both of you light workers. Both of you the light, surrounded by darkness. How else are you going to ascend? You have to help these people because your ass keeps getting pulled to hell, to a dimension where people are suffering. You wanted to do this with your counterpart. That's exactly what you're going to do. You need to be whole and complete within both of you, the light within both of you, so that you can help everybody who's external of you realize that they too are the light. You wanted this. This is exactly what you wanted. True twin flames, you wanted to do collective work. Here you go. Happy feasting. All right, what else do we have? Temperance. You guys are earth angels. There it is, the Temperance card, bitch. Light and shadow, there you are. You're gonna own it. I'm something about work boots. I had a dream recently. Yep, there it is, the shoes. It's something about the work boots. I had a dream recently where there was, oh my God, what is it, Spirit? I had this dream where I was laying in a white bed, white sheets, and I was just napping there, looking all angelic like, right? And this guy who had just done construction work, he was on the phone, super loud, had these ugly ass work boots that were filled with mud, dirt. He came into the bed. He was on the left side of the bed, and he came into the bed, was talking on the phone, had dirt on the sheets and everything, and he smelled like a farm. I was like, get the fuck out of here. No. Out, get the fuck out. Disgusting, bye. And I remember I told my twin flame that story. He was asking me, do you always have dreams like that? Yes. Like what kind of dreams? Where people try to invade my boundaries and my bubble? Yeah. Like literally every night. Like in this one, I told him this story and I didn't know it, but later on I found out like that might have actually been him. It was a symbol. It was symbolism for him trying to do that. Get the fuck out of my white bed. Like, I am pure and pristine in the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Get out of here. Look at this. Them wearing all this white. Like, you have prepared yourself. Don't get it twisted with some negative energy. I don't care if it's twin flame or Santa Claus. You're not about to be in my bed smelling and looking like that. Okay? So it was the work boots thing here for the Temperance card. It's like you guys are so ready to be purified together. Like, you're so ready to ascend together, you and your twin. You and your counterpart are ready to go, right? You can stand on one leg now. You can stand on your own. You don't need someone any longer to lift you up. The only thing lifting you up now is your own soul. It's gorgeous. The spirit soul here. He's being ascended. This is the earth angel, and you're balanced, babe. You're balanced. People need to know what you're about. They need to know what you're about. Why? What are these people needing from the collective right now? Loneliness. They're being kicked out of something. They're going through a divorce. They're going through a rough patch, some sort of shakeup. They're leaving their job. I'm hearing mass exodus. Yeah, happiness in reverse. They're not happy. Whatever this is, they're being something about, look at this fear. They are manifesting a lot more fear in their life. Look at this. Do you see how many people there are doing this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's like, look at this group. They don't even know they're creating. Oh my God. And they all are holding candles. Can you see that? I've never seen that in this card before. They've all got these fucking candles up here. It's like these people are. Oh, what they're doing is magic and they don't even know they're doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Spells, seances. I mean, guys, look. Magic is not just like, let's stand around a cauldron with our witchy hats, burning candles. That's not witchcraft in modern day society. You know what modern day society witchcraft is? Taking your girlfriends after church to Starbucks and sitting and gossiping about how shitty your life is. That's word witchery. You and you and you and you and you and you and you. They are all you. All those girlfriends are you. And you are literally telling the universe, I want my ex-boyfriend to harass me, stalk me, and be mean to me and never call me ever. These people don't even realize they're doing witchcraft literally on a daily basis. They don't understand we're witchery. They don't understand. But you do, Vulture, because you've already been there. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. And you not only left those toxic friends, but you left Starbucks too. You're like, I'll make my own damn coffee and I'll sit here and talk to myself about how amazing my life is. You have already overcome this. Any other message? I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. You've already done it. So it's time. It's time for you to get, oh my God, a new romantic cycle begins. So again, a lot of these people might be coming to you for romantic help because they're wondering, like, and I'm getting the scales, meaning divorce. I'm getting divorced here, like court. They're going to court and stuff for love and whatnot. For the opposite of love, you know, love stays together forever. Unconditional love within self is soul. It's soul, right? So these people need help with magic. They are realizing they created such a, look, another full moon eclipse here. It's crazy, man. These people are realizing that they're creating pain in their life, and they see that you're not in pain, and they're wondering why are you different? Why are you different? What did you do? What did you do to do this? And I think there's going to be some sort of money, financial stability coming in for the collective because you now are okay with little. So now you get to have a lot, and it won't change you as a person. It won't change you as a person. Having billions of dollars in your bank account is not going to make you any less good or bad. Whatever you are, money only enhances it. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope it helped. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.